When the game was first launched, there was three killers, sorry, and 4 survivor, and we're like, okay, that's cool, and we'll see where it goes. But now people are asking for more, and as an art director, for the creation of the content, I sit a lot with the creative director, which is Dave Richard. We have long talks, sometimes around some beers, and we come up with some cool ideas. And we also check with the people who works for the store, so they have skins that we need to create for this chapter. So we sit down and try to find some ideas that match the lore. That's one of the important aspect of the game, is to respect the lore. We're expanding on the story, so we're trying to put a lot of effort in that field, so people feel that they belong in our universe. It's not just a pink shirt and that's it.
My role in the game, again, was to make the artists achieve the best looking art that they could create, while keeping it in budget and optimized for the best performance, best frame rate. At the beginning, in our production, we were not using Substance, either Painter or Designer. We were actually going with a more stylized approach. A lot of the games built at Behaviour at some point or another was the older approach, stylized art, working with diffuse and normal maps, but not necessarily PBR, physical-based rendering, in terms of the look that we were trying to achieve. I would say midway through the production, and even after we actually delivered our first 4 environments, we adopted Painter within our pipeline. We were, to some extent, using it on characters. So character artists were using Painter, not the environment artists. Even though our game still is stylized, we created a hybrid type of approach where our base color is not necessarily an albedo, but nonetheless, we are still taking full advantage of the type of textures we're outputting now for our static art and our terrain. Terrain was one of the pieces that we embraced, because we wanted to go with a tessellated terrain. So we wanted to output some height maps, and we really liked the type of designer files we were finding on the website for the source files. Started investigating the node graph of some of those designer files, and we're really impressed at the proceduralness of editing some of these files, adding more moss, adding water in areas, reducing it. It makes it a lot more user-friendly for the artist and art director at the same time. We could quickly turn around and output different maps from some of the little comments that the art director would ask us to do. And in an older approach, an artist would have to go back and re-edit their textures in Photoshop. This way of working, which we completely adopted now, is a lot more user-friendly to some extent once you get over the learning curve, of course, of using Designer, but you have quick turnarounds for outputting nice maps, and of course at the same time you're outputting all maps, not only the diffuse, but you're getting a good roughness, a good normal map, good height map, metallic, you name it. It's all being edited all at the same time.
We decided to do the breakdown of the Trapper, the new outfit, which is called the Metal Trapper. We really liked the outcome of the character, and we wanted to share with you guys the pipeline we did and used for in Painter. So hopefully you guys are going to enjoy the details we're going to talk about in the written interview. We'd like to thank the entire team at Substance. I don't know all of them, but they're doing a pretty amazing job so far, and it's speeding up our process so much. And I would like to thank the entire team, which keeps on growing and keeps being amazing, and all the fans.